Hello you all, welcome back to my channel. This is Sheba and I'm on here to share some cards that I created for hashtag #SatMoreMakes that is hosted by Jill Norwood here on YouTube. And also I am participating again in the hashtag 2crafters1design that is hosted by Melissa, who is Mo Creations, Lisa, who is UCY Mediva, and Gloria, who is Girliest Cards, also here on YouTube. And I'll have the links to their channels in the description box down below in case you're not subscribed. So this week's project is to make a hot beverage for the 2crafters1design. So of course I have stamps and dies that I haven't never used since I've had them. So I want to go ahead and use some things that I have never used. And then of course Jill's hashtag is just, you can just create whatever you want to make. It doesn't have to be paper crafting, it be crocheting, painting, anything that you want to create that's artsy. Okay, so yeah, so I made 4 cards, 2 for the 2crafters1design and 2 for Jill's hashtag #SatMoreMakes. So before I get started, I hope that you're all having a great weekend. So let me go ahead and share with you all first what I use to create my cards with, and then I'll share my cards with you all as I always do. So I did first use the Nuvo glitter drop, and I love using this. And this is just a white blizzard, is what that is. And then I just did a haul on my last video from Impression Obsession. Like I said, I did like 4 or 5 purchases from them. So I did purchase a lot of inks, and they're hybrid inks, and I was hoping that they worked really well, and they really do. And this is in the aqua color, so I use that. And then from Spellbinders, I use these self-adhesive crystals. They're crystal mix is what it's called. These are really pretty. If you can see them in person, very, very pretty. And then I use this Tailored Expressions embossing folder. And this is a snowfall embossing folder. And then papers that I use, let me share that really quick. So I use the Lettuce Snowman paper. So I use some pages out of there for some paper piecing. And then I also use this Hearts and Pink paper pad from CC Designs. And I use this pink with the white polka dot. And then, okay, this is a die. I'm going to show it to you. I use this pink stitched cinnamon banner that was in my haul as well. So I use that. The other paper pad that I use is My Favorite Things. And I did use this pattern paper right here. And then this is from Michael's, called the Sprinkle Shop Recollections paper pad, and I use this print right here with the snowflakes. Okay, so that's what I use for my paper pads. And then I also use this die, which is from My Favorite Things, and I use this particular snowflake die. I've had this die in my stash forever, and I've never used it, so I thought this would be perfect for the theme for the 2crafters1design, and it's called the Hot Toddy Bear. And this was really easy to put together. It's all on one plate. Very, very easy. So I use that because I've never used it before. And then I also use this Concord and Ninth Snowfall card front die, which is really pretty. Love the way that embosses your paper. This is from My Creative Time. This is a bunch of fun circles die. And I forgot I had this, you all. I actually had a picture of this in my photo gallery on my phone of, items that I like to get, and I forgot I had it. Glad that I found it when I was cleaning up my room. So yes, so I got that. I use that. And then from Gina Marie Designs, I use this the large stitch rectangle die. From Impression Obsession, I use a slide frame, which is by Anna White. Really like that die as well. My Creative Time, I use a holly plate die, and then I use the Pretty Scallop rectangle die from My Creative Time. And then also from My Creative Time, I use the Sweet Holiday Wishes, and I use this one that says Wishing You a Sweet Season. And then the stamps that I use, I had never used this before, you all, and I was so glad I was able to use it. And this is by Dare to Be Artsy. It's called Crazy for Cocoa. So I use a stamp, and I also use the die that goes with it. And so I just use this stamp and a sweet hello. Yeah, so that's what I use with the die. And then the last thing that I use is from Peachy King, which is from it's Jill's new stamp set release. And I did use the, it's called the Jill's Joyful Heart. And I used the Gingerbread Joy stamp set, which is JN01. And then I also used the JN02, the Snow Angels stamp set. And these were so much fun to play with. Very easy to paper piece. Love these. So yeah, so those are the items that I use to create my cards with. So I'm going to just move some of the stuff to the side. Okay, so the first card that I created, and I made this card actually last night and I finished it this morning, but this is the card that I used. So I just used this real pretty aqua color card base from Michaels. It's a 100-pound cardstock because I make my own card bases. So I use that. And then this is some pink cardstock from Michaels, and I did use that card front embossing from Conquer the Night with the snowfalls on it. Here's that sentiment from My Creative Time that says, wishing you a sweet season, using that aqua stamp from Impression Obsession. Really pretty, goes perfectly with this theme that I was trying to do. Here is that die from Anna White from Impression Obsession. And then that decorative paper from that paper pad from Michaels for the background. Here is my cute little bear inside the hot toddy. And I did, of course, it's all paper piece because the die is one, metal plate. You just got to paper piece it. And it was really easy. And then I did use that Nuvo glitter drop to put some sparkle on the top of the hat and the little pom-pom. I did a little distressing around it, also around the frame. And then here's those snowflakes from My Favorite Things. I just put those here and here and here. And then those little crystals from Spellbinders in the center of each one. And then I did use a Nuvo glitter drop to glitter around the snowflakes to give it also some sparkle. And I think it turned out really cute. Really sweet card. And then this is the inside. Just using some cardstock, and I use that rectangle stitch die. Just, to stamp another sentiment and put my message. So that is that card. And of course, it's not decorated on the back. But really cute. And then here is the second card that I created using that Dare to Be Artsy stamp set. So, and I didn't pull this paper out, but this is just paper from Michaels, from a paper pad that I've already shared that I've been using a lot here lately. Trying to use it up. And then here's that bunch of From Circles die, along with the, just the regular circle die from that set. I did use that embossing folder to emboss this solid circle one. And then I did put some Nuvo glitter drops on that to give it some sparkle. And then here's that little holly leaf die from My Creative Time. And I've used some little red bling stickers here for the holly. And then I also did use the Nuvo glitter drops around the marshmallow singing in the hot chocolate. So cute. And then around the candy cane as well. And then I didn't pull this banner die out from My Creative Time, but that's what that is. I layered it on the solid, and then the stitch went on top. And then it says, a sweet hello. Really cute. And then this is the inside where I can put my little message and another sentiment if I choose to. So that is that card. Really cute. Very simple but cute. And then this is the cards I use using Jill's Joyful Heart stamps. So here is my cute little, get the names here, Gingerbread Joy stamp set that I use. So I did, this is so cute, you guys. So I use a scalloped rectangle die with that paper with the white polka dots. And then I stamped her, fussy cut her out. And then I fussy cut out in some decorative paper the apron, and then the little ties for the apron and the little bloomers. And I just glued those on top. And then I did cut around, as Jill said in her preview video of this stamp, that you can cut around the arms to tuck, like, the heart or gingerbread or whatever. So that's what I did. I tucked the little girl gingerbread in her arms. And then I, fussy cut out the bow. And then the hearts here. And then I did use the glitter drop to go around the icing of her face and the hearts. And what else did I do to this card? I think that's about it. Yeah, and then I used a little stamp that comes with it with the heart mouth. I gave her some little rosy cheeks. And then put a little white gel pens for the cheeks. Really, really cute. And then this is the inside of the card. And I just stamped out another little gingerbread girl and just used the paper that I use on the front of the card and this inside. And this is the back using that Impression Obsession die, pink stitch banner die from Impression Obsession. I fussy cut out some more of the hearts, Nuvo glitter drops around those to give it some sparkle. And then this is a stamp from the stamp set. It says Happy Gingerbread Season. So that is that card. Love the way that turned out. So, so cute. And then the last one that I created using the other stamp set from Jill's Joyful Heart is the Snow Angels stamp set. And so here is that card. So I've tried to make it as primitive as possible. So yeah, so this is the paper from Impression Obsession. So I use that My Creative Time like card front die, and I just cut out, you know, of course cut it, and then I just cut it in half because I wanted this part to be on the side that says joy with the little heart, primitive hearts, and the little bells. And then I put the red gingham on this side, and then of course I did the same thing. I stamped her out, and then I did stamp out on decorative paper from that paper pad from Impression Obsession, the scarf and her little gloves, and then the little Christmas tree. And I put a little glitter drop on the star of the Christmas tree, and also on the halo, stamped that out and fussy cut it and put it on top of her head, the little halo. And then I also, this is the XOXO border die from My Creative Time. And so I just did a little inking around that as well, distressing around the edges. And I used the little snowflakes from the stamp set, and I just stamped those around. And then I used the sky blue ink from Impression Obsession as well. This one's the aqua, but I used the sky blue to stamp out the snowflakes. And then I put a little button here from the Dollar Tree, and I put some white twine on the inside and tied a little bow. Really, really cute. And then this is the inside. Again, just using some white cardstock from the die from My Creative Time. And then I just used some, you know, pieces of scrap that I had for the banners here on the inside, using the same paper from the front. And I didn't do anything to the back of this one. So that is my cards, you all, that I created for the hashtag 2crafters1design, and also for hashtag Satmore Makes. So you all go over and check out the other ladies' channels. I will have the links to their channels in the description box down below. I hope that you all enjoyed my sweet little card share that I created for these hashtags. I do want to thank you all so much for watching. You all have yourself a great and blessed weekend, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye, you all.